do. Well, remember that non-stick cast iron pan? This is it. So I was telling you the story about my grandmother and her cast iron pan. My grandmother's black cast iron pan. I know families, and Mark knows this, you're gonna meet Mark Gill in just a moment. There are families where the children fight over who's gonna get that cast iron pan. We love cast iron because how it holds heat beautifully, that even heat conductivity. We're gonna be offering to your Kitchen HQ Elite 12-inch non-stick cast iron. Just saying the words non-stick cast iron seems so ironic, but over 50,000 of you ordered this pan in one day. I wanna go over the colors for you. We've got beautiful choices for you. We've got our teal, we've got the black, we have the red, and we have it available for you in the silver. In the silver choice, only 14 of you will be able to grit it. By the way, no seasoning with this cast iron. So how could that possibly be, Mark Gill?
What we did is we infused our non-stick properties for the first time ever into the actual cast iron material. So Marlo, this is not a coating. This isn't something that can scratch or wear off. This is the pan. So if you've been longing for those results and performance of a cast iron cookware pan, but you don't want the seasoning, the cleanup, and the hassle, watch this close, okay? Family meals, we're starting out with the 12-inch size, not the 8 or the 10. So what does that mean to you? Watch this. Cornbread, right?
Oh
you know
my
those little
gosh.
boxes that we all use?
Yes.
There's 6 of them in there. This is 30 servings. And I gotta tell you something.
Wow, that
this is why people like cast iron. There isn't 1 square centimeter different than the centimeter beside it. And guys, that is huge. It really is. So let me go ahead and put that there and come around and join you and tell you a little bit about cast iron cookware, all right? So here's the deal. In the early 80s, we came out with non-stick cookware, that flat stuff, the ceramic,
yes,
the all this stuff, right? Here's the problem though. Those end up being like those little toys that you turn upside down and shake and everything disappears. It works great, but there's no dimension to it. And here's what I mean. When they make a cast iron pan, they make a mold out of sand, they pour the iron in, then they bust it out. There's no 2 pans alike, it's like a fingerprint. But that sand creates hills and valleys in that cast iron. And here's the dimension that we lost when we went to the non-stick we know today. Because what happens is the natural fats and sugars will burn down, instantly flare, and come back up to caramelize that food. You can't get those results in any other type of pan. You'll never see a restaurant advertise that they're gonna cook your steak in a copper pan, but they will tell you they're gonna cook it in cast iron.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And that's what we're talking about.
If you've tried this pan, give us a call. You heard me mention that we've sold over 50,000 of this pan.
People are loving it.
In just one single day. I happen to love cast iron. The reason why I think a lot of us haven't purchased cast iron because we don't want to be bothered with the seasoning of it. It can be very difficult to take care of traditional cast iron pan. This is on sale, lowest price we've ever offered at $39.95. It's on 4 credit card payments of $9.99. I have such fond memories
right?
of cast iron pans.
Sunday dinner.
Oh my gosh, the most delicious foods come out of a cast iron pan. I mean, it's just amazing. You're right, restaurants use these all the time.
Exactly, that's what they use. And by the way, you will notice that cast iron is actually a family heirloom. These pieces are not designed to last for a year or 2 and be disposable. This is lifetime cookware. This is always cookware. This is passed down the family cookware. We've got a cast iron pan in our family. It's been in our family for 200 years, not a word of a lie. We fought for that pan. I promise you, nobody's fighting for your copper pan, all right? But they will fight for the cast iron. And here's why. We're gonna melt a little bit of garlic butter in there. We're gonna put a little bit of rosemary on there.
Oh, that looks good.
And here's the cool thing, you guys. You can go ahead and do like a Google search of how to care for cast iron. And you're gonna come up with about 720,000 different pages of what you need to do.
Whoa.
And not one of them applies to what you're seeing here today. Not one of them, because we don't have to work it that way. In fact, you're gonna see me use some demonstrations that would have had grandma bring out the wooden spoon when we were kids, and you know what I'm talking about. Guys, this is sugar and cream. This is enemies of cast iron, without a doubt. So here's what would happen in any other cast iron pan. The acidity, the sugar, and all the milk solids would be ripping that seasoning right off the bottom. That means that after you finish cooking this, you would have to oil and cook your pan. That's ridiculous. That's why we stopped using it. Yes. But here's what I want you to see. And this is one of the most exciting demonstrations I do on live television. In fact, I'm gonna get you to watch yourself. I'm gonna take this guy, and watch what I'm gonna do. When you've got cookware that's different, you can do different. So check this out. You wanna have some fun at your next party? Go ahead and make a really cool, fun tower of apples. And you can do this in your cast iron pan. Cast iron, I keep saying, adds that dimension to cooking that we lost. We just don't have it anymore. So when we can bring that back, but we can bring it back with all the ease of our nonstick cookware that we're used to. And here it is, Marlo, watch this. Sugar, milk fats, all that stuff. You can't do that in cast iron. You just can't. But you can with Kitchen HQ. How cool is that?
If you'd like to order it, you're in great company. It is a customer pick, which I love seeing that. That means those of you who have previously purchased this pan, you have fallen in love with it. I love to cook. I'm a big foodie, as many of you know. I have a show every Monday at 5 p.m. It's called Good Eating with Marlo. And I love the idea that we can enjoy cast iron, but we don't have the extra maintenance of it. It's non-stick cast iron. Read the reviews. It's a customer pick. It's $10 to get it at home. We have 4 beautiful colors for you to choose from. Silver, 8 remain in that silver. So take a look at that. If that's one that you'd like to have, let us send it to you. We have the red, we have the pretty teal turquoise, and then we have a classic black. My favorite is the black because that's
Love the black.
That's the one that my grandmother had, that black cast iron pan.
Okay, here's another thing that would have brought the spoon out.
Oh, for sure.
Deglazing a pan is the best thing you can do, but the second you do it in cast iron, bye-bye seasoning, it's gone. You now have, once you're done this meal, right?
That you could do that in this pan.
To do this again. I gotta say it again. This is cast iron. It's non-stick, and it's dishwasher safe.
Oh, I wish my grandmother was still around.
I know, right?
She would love it. She would love this.
You know what we did? When we were testing this pan, and believe me, I put it through its rigors, because I'm not gonna stand here and tell people how wonderful this is unless I've seen it. So we took our very first pan, and we filled it with water, and stuck it outside in the Florida sun and heat for a week, actually almost 2. And when we came back to it and wiped it out, not a scratch. I'm using it today. So watch this. Steak, wine, the whole 9 yards, 1 cloth, and that pan is ready to go again, my friends. That is the real deal. You've never seen cast iron perform like that, period.
So one of the things that people are asking, because they saw you put the towel over the handle.
Great.
Do the handles get hot?
Like lava. It's cast iron. It's all one piece. In fact, follow me over here. I'm gonna put my my shrimp in just to get a dish or two going here.
And one of the other questions a lot of you are asking, is it oven safe? Up to 500 degrees.
Now, you can get it up to 500 degrees any way you choose. You can put it in the oven, you can put it on gas, glass, electric, or induction. You can take it up to the grill, you can put a lighter under it. Whatever you need to do, it doesn't matter.
It's the
500
one pan.
degrees.
You can literally cook this, use this pan on any heat setting.
Well, here's the thing.
Even on a grill.
Cast iron was invented thousands of years ago. It had little legs on it. It was a cauldron. It sat beside a fire. It was born to live beside fire. We took the legs off and called it a skillet. You can't hurt these things. In fact, watch this. We made the entire thing out of the same construction. So the same non-stick cast iron that's on the bottom is what goes right up the sides. So you have unbelievable even cooking control. So when it's time to do that southern fried chicken, go ahead and do it. You know, I think I talked to you. My family and I have been traveling the country for the last month in our RV. I'm actually just here for a couple of days and I'm gonna join them again. And we've had the opportunity to experience just the most incredible foods on the road. And we've been recreating them as we go. We're making videos, we're posting them, it's a lot of fun. But when it comes time to use our pan, this is what we're using when we're camping. We're putting it on our flat top, we're putting it on our burner. I can't hurt this thing. I've been from here to New Mexico to Arizona to Nashville to I can't hurt this thing. So let me sneak in here.
Thank you for your orders. The silver choice has sold out.
Wow.
So we still have the red, your turquoise, and we still have the black choice for you as well. Remember, no seasoning required with this. No seasoning.
And no re-seasoning. Listen, you gotta watch that trap. And here's the other thing you gotta listen for too. People will talk about the right release temperature. I'm not talking about that today. I'm not talking about rules. I'm not talking about care instructions. All I'm talking about is how to use this beautifully in your family. So watch me, I'm gonna share one of my favorite recipes with you. You're gonna take 2 cans of cream of whatever your favorite is.
Okay.
All right. You're gonna add just some regular old frozen veggies. This is one of these dishes you can do in 10 minutes on a Tuesday night. quick and easy, and your friend's jaws will drop when you invite them for dinner. So you're gonna go ahead, and you're gonna take some biscuit mix, and you're gonna use 1 dollop for every guest you have. You got 4 guests, use 4. You got 5, use 5, 6, use 6. Everybody gets the idea. So I'm gonna go ahead and put 4 in here. Now the chicken that I use for this, I get my favorite fried chicken from the store. I break it up and I put it in there, but I save the skin so that on top, everybody gets that crunchy treat on top of their biscuit. So Marlo, I'm gonna wander over to the oven because you gotta see this, all right? Watch this, this is so cool. We made this for the first time. People came back within a week and they said, can you make it again? Check this out. It's tasty, it's beautiful, it feeds an army because it's a 12-inch pan.
Oh, wow.
And the bottom line is, creating dishes like this is fast, it's easy, it's simple, and when it comes time to clean this, put it in the dishwasher.
Oh my
Cast iron in the
gosh.
dishwasher. I can't even deal with it.
All right, if you'd like to have it, we have about 2 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in this show.
Beautiful.
The fact that this is a customer pick for me is everything. Because it means that those of you, I remember when we first debuted this, I think we sold like 50,000 of them
Yes,
in one day. And it was really cool because it was the first time that we brought this and most of you embraced it, but if you're just seeing it for the first time, same low price at $39.95.
Wow.
4 credit card payments of $9.95. We've sold out of one of the colors, but we've got your turquoise, your black, and your red still remaining. Non-stick cast iron that requires no seasoning.
There we
Even
go.
heat conductivity, up to 500 degrees in the oven, barbecue grill, any stove that you may have.
Any stove top
it
you've
works.
got, absolutely.
Awesome.
So now, guys,